You're gay. Hello and welcome back, Ravers. It is season 5, episode 7 of Gay Rave, and I am the Gabby L, coming to you live, feeling crazy. So, you gays, so much to talk about from last week. First of all, I went to Thai Diner yesterday for the first time, and it was incredible. Me and my new friend from country line dancing, we went to Thai Diner, and it was so good. The food was amazing. It was my first time, and it was before 4 o'clock, which you can get from the breakfast menu. Hello, bitch. It was amazing. We did the perfect thing when you're out with somebody and you're ordering food. We each got our own entree, and then we got a third entree to split. Critical skill. Okay. So we got these like corn cake fritter things to start. And then we split like a fried snapper as like the entree to split. It was spicy. It was fried. It was delicious. And I'm not really into I'm not a fish forward type person, but I trusted her judgment and our waiter's judgment. Our server, he was incredible. And then myself, I got like the little breakfast sandwich thing. Amazing. Absolutely no notes. I loved every second of it. I will go back. So the thing about Thai Diner is like you can only make reservations if you have more than 6 people. But for less than 6 people, like you have to go and put your name in real life and then like putz around for like the hour that you're waiting. We only waited like 30 or 40 minutes. And then we just like got coffee or like got a soda at a little cafe. It was adorable. Gorgeous day. Go eat. Fuck around. Okay. So Thai Diner, finally got to experience it. It was wonderful. Bingo last week was fantastic. People came out, people had their freaks out. I was living for it. I love when people share that they are actually at bingo on a first date. Thank God they don't tell me in real life. Like if they told me they were on a first date in the moment, I'd be making it super weird for them. Luckily, I find out after the fact and then just feel bad that they had to experience that. It's not like a relaxing and chill vibe. Like if they thought that it was just going to be like bingo where they could sit and chat and get to know each other, wrong again. You're up here. I'm doing a split. You're twirling around. I have no idea what's going on. Okay. So that I always find funny. It was fantastic though. Last week also started my basketball classes. Hello, never too late basketball with friends Piper and Kelly. It was so great. And this is coming from someone who has played quote unquote street basketball for my life, aka we have a hoop in the backyard. It's not at regulation height, all right? And so I am tall, so I play my family who are like 4'11" and 5'2" respectively. And I love it and it's good and we have a nice time. I don't know skills and I have no capabilities, but I really, really enjoy playing. Also, having dated like athletes, like former basketball players, I have been accused and been called the worst thing a person can be called, the meanest thing you can call somebody, which is a NARP, a non-athletic real person. The meanest insult, the slur of all slurs that you can call somebody. And I'm like, this is not my fault. Okay. I am doing my best. Give a bitch a break. So I'm in these basketball classes with Piper and Kells, and it is actually coached by somebody who coaches D2 basketball, which is so sweet. And his name is Coach Steve, and he is a gem. And my nightmare, you guys, I had to miss the first 2 classes. So I joined on class 3 and I was fucking stressing out. I'm like, you guys need to tell me what I need to practice. Like, you need to tell me the drills. I can't be coming in with no knowledge. And I was fine. Like, hello. I think I was just worried I was adding insult to injury. Like, I'm already not good at basketball. And then I'm joining 3 weeks in where everyone else has been there. That stressed me the fuck out. But we got through it. And it was so fun to like do a little dribbling with my right hand, do some dribbling with my left hand, doing drills for the first time as a fucking 32-year-old woman. Mortification, okay? But I could feel it getting a little easier. I could feel myself like using some of the things I've like done before, things I've seen, things I've heard, and it is quite hard, but I find myself really enjoying it. So I am gonna try really hard. This is like the 8th fucking sport I've tried in the last like 7 years since moving to New York. And it's the one I like really, care about. Like, I really want to be good at. Like, other sports, like, I'll play, but like, I don't really care if I'm good or not. But like, basketball is something I would love to be capable at. Like, just like to play one-on-one, or like to play pickup. Like, that is like so corny, but it is my dream. Oh God, it's so true. And most of the time, not having had an athletic background at all, and then like getting into running in like my early 20s, early to mid 20s, it's like an individual sport. So like, yes, I can be a team player and all those things, and that's the easy part, but it's the learning of the skill that is embarrassing or difficult when you're older, because most people learn when they're like 2 or 3 or 5. But I used to take the approach of just like being a caricature of someone bad at sports, and just being like, oh, I'm so silly, I'm so bad, like, oh, classic me, I'm just dropping the ball, etc. And I've decided to drop that, because I think that's actually bullshit. I think that if you do that, you actually don't improve, because you use your badness as an excuse for being bad and not as a reason to improve. You're using it as a crutch. And I think what I'm doing now is I'm trying to talk to myself and really, really try, instead of being known for being bad, I'm trying to be known for really trying. And that's actually making me better. So that is my new philosophy. Even softball, I see myself like having improved over time, and that's not saying much, but it is exciting. So that is basketball class. More to come as I learn. I hope we do dunking next week. Very excited about that. Also this weekend, speaking of sports, my mom was in town. She came in on Friday of last week because she was already going to be in town to see the high school national finals of acapella in New York, apparently. I'm like, oh, Mom, okay, so we're going to see you on Saturday. She's like, I'm coming in Friday. I'm like, oh, okay. Why? And you can tell she was sort of hesitant to say it, because she knew what was pending, which was the roasting. And I'm sort of like, this is high school Pitch Perfect in real life. This woman just loves acapella. Like, she loves theater and she loves acapella so much that she's like, I will look when the national high school finals are and I will go. And I was like, Mom, just don't be a perv. Like, don't make it known that you don't know any of these kids, because then people are going to be like, why is this 60-something woman here by herself to watch the acapella finals? She's not a perv. She just loves acapella, okay? Leave her alone. So she was doing that Friday, and then she was going to come to our softball game Saturday, and then we were going to see the Savannah Bananas at Yankee Stadium at night. If you don't know the Savannah Bananas, they are like the Harlem Globetrotters for baseball, okay? They're not like a real team. Like, yes, they have many skills, but they're really there for the tricks of it all. And they're mostly fans, like their fans are mostly kids or like horny moms, okay? So they have that in common with the Harlem Globetrotters. They're sort of like cosplaying like real athletes. And I don't mean to say that, because I actually think like they are incredibly good athletes. Like, they clearly have been playing their whole lives and are very, very good baseball players. And it's just the format is chaotic. So it actually got rained out. So we were supposed to go see the Savannah Bananas at Yankee Stadium on Saturday, but it was going to rain, so it got moved to Friday. So my mom unfortunately had to miss the high school national a cappella finals. Huge L. I know. I couldn't believe it either. And I thought that she was like going to forego the Savannah Bananas potentially. I know. But no, apparently these tickets were very much sought after. So they had actually put this tour on sale last year in 2025 and let people buy tickets for this coming year. And they sold out 2 nights at Yankee Stadium. I was like, holy shit, this is serious. I thought it was just like a TikTok thing. I've gotten them on TikTok in like 2020. They've been doing this for years, okay? So we get to Yankee Stadium. We are, getting our food, we're getting our seats, and they are doing a lot of like warm-ups, okay? So they have like a little like cheerleaders, they call them like the dad bods or something. There's like a mascot, I think his name is Split, and he's like a really buff banana or whatever. They have all these like rituals, like get the audience involved, like a bunch of little kids are on there, a bunch of like Make-A-Wish kids are like running the bases. I'm sobbing. A lot is happening. And then as it starts, there's a man dressed in a bright yellow suit, top hat included, who enters the field. I'm pretty sure he had 2 first names. Let me see if I can remember this. It was like Jesse Corey or something like that. 2 first names. It's toxicity 101. Okay, 2 first names. And he's like, I own this team. We've been doing this for 6 years, yada, yada. Okay, a lot of child involvement. Like a child came up and had to peel a banana and then tell us if it was good, and that was going to determine if the game was good. I'm like, can a 4-year-old peel a banana yet? Are they they probably can't even talk yet. They can't even walk yet. How are they going to be doing all this? They did like the warm-ups and the stretches, and there's like 40 people on each of these teams. It's not like a regulation team. Like looking for sense, looking for rules at this game was like looking for rain in this drought. Like there were no sensible rules. Okay. Essentially, at points, they would be like playing what looked like a regular baseball game, but it wasn't, because then they would just be doing like TikToks in the middle of the field. And the point system was very confusing. So there were 9 innings, but essentially in any given inning, either team can only get 1 point. It's like whoever scored the most runs in that inning gets the point for that inning. Okay? And if they tie, then neither team gets a point. Okay. So by the 9th inning, they were all tied up. They were 2-2. Shocking. And then they had to do something called a showdown, which was there's 1 pitcher, 1 hitter, and 1 fielder, and then they just have to keep going showdown 1, showdown 2, showdown 3, and there's all different rules for each one. We got out of there like fucking 10:30 p.m. We got there at 6. I'm like, what is going on? They start describing these rules at the beginning. Thank God they did this, because it wasn't making sense. They were like, you can't bunt the ball, you can steal first base, you have to do like a trick shot or a trick play in order to get trick play points, which apparently matter. And what were some of the other rules? I think that's really it. So a lot of like the umps were like doing ninja flips. These men were like throwing the ball under their legs and like catching it in their shirt and stuff. It was entertaining, but just shocking. Okay. So for these men, I was like happy for them that they were playing at Yankee Stadium, and I'm sure it's fulfilling some of their dreams. It's awesome. But at what cost? At what cost? It is cool, but I am still confused by what I saw. I'm going to be so honest. So Savannah Bananas, generally entertaining, but I'm very upset because Ben Platt ended up coming to the Sunday game, and he sung The Winner Takes It All by ABBA of Mamma Mia fame, and now I'm fucking pissed off. Ben Platt, talk shit, he's a Nepo, man's got talent. Okay. And his jeans were up to his breastbone. Okay. He had those jeans on, those long jeans. But I still would have loved to see it. Okay. And I am upset that I didn't. Moving on. We must talk about Megan Thee Stallion, the namesake, my wife. Okay. Thank God her and Klay Thompson are over. First of all, Klay, weirdo, loser ass. Apparently, Klay Thompson and Megan have been cheating. Freudian slip. Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion have been dating for like a little less than a year. They like came out publicly. They've publicly supported each other, things like that. Okay. And allegedly, Klay cheated on her, or at least communicated to her that he wasn't sure if he was ready for monogamy. But like, they've been in a relationship. Saying you're not ready for monogamy now, it's sort of like, sir, we've been in a monogamous relationship, have we not? I am very confused. So Megan posted on Insta an Insta story that said this: cheating had me around your whole family playing house, got cold feet, holding you down through all your horrible, in all caps, mood swings and treatment toward me during your basketball season. Now you don't know if you can be monogamous? Bitch, I need a real break after this one. Bye, y'all. How are you going to stress out Megan Thee Stallion? How are you going to pretend that you're too good for Megan Thee Stallion, Megan Pete? And listen, this man, I know that I am coming at this from the lesbian POV, but I've seen this man before. I've seen men who look like this man before, And I've seen them at a Verizon Wireless. I've seen that at a T-Mobile. You know what I'm saying? I've seen this man before. And the internet has been dragging this man. Oh my God, the way that the internet is holding it down for Megan Thee Stallion. Thank God. The girls on the internet are all like, I'm going to cheat on my man tonight just in solidarity with Megan. Like, I'm going to smack my man for Megan tonight. Like, I will do what I have to do to show Megan that we are on her side. Someone said that he looked like Voldemort from the side. It's true. The gag is, it's true. This is a generational fumble, okay? And I have nothing to say about Klay Thompson, but they did say he's cheated, and it's unclear who. There have been, rumors out there. People, of course, rumoring it's like somebody from the WNBA. I'm like, Ariana, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? I'm so confused. But all I have to say is, Megan, I would cut off any person you want, friends, family. I wouldn't look at another woman if you would talk to me. Men really are not shit. How is Beyonce talking about cheating? How is Megan Thee Stallion talking about somebody cheating on them? If these people cannot win the respect of their partner, there is no hope. There is absolutely no hope. And I hope that she does turn to the other side and go gay for this next relationship. And listen, lesbians are not perfect either, but at least they will show you the attention and the love bombing that you deserve right now. Okay? One thing a mask is going to do for you is going to be love bombing you. Okay? Okay, moving on. Speaking of love and people who have it, Zoe Kravitz and Harry Styles are allegedly engaged after 8 months of dating. I guess we're happy for them. I don't know if this is gay news per se, but it is on the internet. So here you go. At first, when I saw this, I was like, isn't Harry like 20 something? Turns out Harry Styles is 32 years old. Zoe Kravitz, 37 years old, people. The woman looks amazing. And then I was looking up her dating history and I was like, her rotation is out of this world. Zoe Kravitz is 37, but she's been doing her years correctly, okay? 37, here is her dating history, okay? She was with, Harry Styles right now. Before that, Channing Tatum. And also, Channing, I was like, okay, get away from her weirdo perv. Aren't you like 50? He's 46. And this was like a couple years ago. So like he was probably 44 and she was like 35. 9-year age difference. Fine. They're both old enough. Acceptable, but pushing it. Okay. Before him, Austin Butler, Drake, Penn Badgley, which Penn Badgley is a guy from like Gossip Girl and then You on Netflix. Somebody said once, it's like somebody asks you for your name, like a cop comes up to you and asks you for your name and you're sort of like looking around to come up with a fake name and you look at his pocket and you're like, my name is Penn Badgley. I can't get over that joke. It's so fucking funny. She also dated Chris Pine, Ezra Miller, and Michael Fassbender. What the fuck? That is a generational run. That is fucking crazy. And you know what? We don't talk about Austin Butler's Elvis phase enough. Austin Butler, while hot, okay? Him having the Elvis voice this long after the film, it's cringe, okay? And he said that he worked with a dialect coach and he was doing that for so long. Like he was training to be Elvis for 3 years, apparently, for this movie. And like, I saw the movie. It was not worth all that, all of this. And he said he's trying to like get back to his normal voice and like use a coach again. I don't know, you guys. Like, it's suspicious. We don't talk about it enough how he fully embodied the Elvis voice and there are still remnants of it left today. Did he win any awards for that film? It's like Bradley Cooper doing the Maestro film where he was like wearing a nose prosthetic to be a Jewish maestro. Jesus fucking Christ. He had trained for that, like to be a conductor for, I think it was actually like 3 to 5 or maybe 8 fucking years. Has anyone seen that film? It's quiet for you. It's quiet for you. Okay. One more current event about love. We're talking about Dallas Wings superstars, Paige Beckers, and new star, AZ Fudd, the Real People's Princess, okay? Paige and AZ who both went to UConn together. Paige, first round draft pick to the Dallas Wings last year. AZ Fudd, first round draft pick to the Dallas Wings this year. Incredible. Notoriously dating. Okay. They have been asked a lot of questions about their relationship in like the Dallas Wings like media circuit that they're doing as they're preparing for the season. So AZ was in an interview and a journalist asked about her relationship with Paige, and the Wings media folks stepped in and were like, she's not going to be answering questions about that. So AZ did not respond. And since then, Paige has tried to be like, we're not going to be talking about our personal relationship. Like, that's our business. We're players. We'll talk about the basketball, things like that. But in my opinion, I just feel like bad for them. Like, they're like 22 fucking years old, and I can't even tell if they're together anymore. Like, it seems like there's this huge like strain on their relationship because of this. And I also feel so bad for AZ Fudd because she's accomplishing these like incredible things. She's getting these like wild deals, obviously first round draft pick to the Wings, and everything is sort of being put in the lens of her relationship with Paige, which really sucks. And Paige can't stop people from doing that. And so she keeps trying to turn it back to AZ and basketball and being like, AZ's amazing on her own. Like, she is a celebrity of her own. She's an incredible basketball player, and she would do all these things agnostic of me. So, like, she is her own person. This has nothing to do with me. And I do feel for them, and it really sucks because everyone's, like, all in your business now. But if you didn't come out with your relationship, then people would be speculating, and then it would seem like maybe like you're afraid. Is there like a homophobia element? Like, people would still be asking you about it. And then if you're out with your relationship, like, people are going to continue to ask about it. Are you still in your relationship? They're reading into your dynamic. Like, it's a bummer either fucking way. So I do feel very bad for AZ and for Paige, and I hope that it improves for them, and I hope that people honestly just kind of leave it alone and let them be kids. I cannot imagine the pressure on both of them as like 22 or 23-year-old girls in general who are in the spotlight that much. But also being in a relationship, being on the same team, I think it's just got to be a fucking pressure cooker. So thinking of them, I actually think like Caitlin Clark, as popular as she was and is, I think it's even like died down for her a little bit. So I'm hoping maybe the same can happen for them, or as other people like start to take the spotlight as the season comes in. But people are watching like hawks, and it's like the community included. Like, it's the gay community, the lesbians, it's all like the mega fans and the people who are rooting for them who are also like perpetuating the asking. So I'm sorry to them. I am sorry to them. Okay. Moving on, rave reviews. Zara Larsson just announced her collab album. So sick. I mean, it's like, you know, Brat existed and then she had like Brat collabs. This is like her Zara Larsson album, and now there's an entire collab album, which is going to be incredible. She got fucking Shakira, you guys. Shakira, Pink Pantheress, JT of the City Girls fame, Kehlani, Robin of that one song fame, Bambi, Madison Beer, hella hot people, all women / people, okay? / lesbian / queer people. Hell fucking yeah. Hell yeah to Zara. Really sad that her collab tour is not coming to New York, but I'm happy for everyone else. I guess. Happy for everybody else. Moving on to Grave reviews. Now that Coachella is behind us, something's called Stagecoach is happening. Okay, Stagecoach, a festival for country music. And all of the content I have seen about this fuck-ass festival is without my consent. The only thing that I care to see from this festival is Pauly D's cowboy hat. He took the top of the cowboy hat and sort of cut it off so it's just like the rim, and then his spiky gelled hair is coming through the top. That's the only content I want to see from Stagecoach. Okay? Hilarious, innovative. Hairstyle hasn't changed in 20 plus years, and that's on real shit. Okay, Pauly D was pushing 30 when Jersey Shore aired. Your boy's 50, same hairstyle. Doesn't look a day over Jersey Shore days. He looks incredible, honestly. And I don't know how he's pulling that off. How has the skin cancer not come for him? How is that even true? What is his natural skin color? God fucking knows. Okay, so Stagecoach, all right. Most of the content that I'm seeing is not like the country artist. It's fucking Sydney Sweeney again. Okay, so apparently she had like a pop-up bar there at Stagecoach to promote her Siren, YRN lingerie brand. So it's like the siren tent. And there were all these like celebrities singing karaoke. And then she's there with like her boyfriend, Demon Twink Scooter Braun. And of course, like Ashton Kutcher, rape apologist, is there. Like, of course, these people are fucking linking up in the fucking siren tent at Stagecoach. Okay. So Sydney Sweeney's there with her boobs all out, like the 12-year-olds really love. Okay. And there's like Chase Rice, like a country artist, and Dan and Shay, and Diplo's over there, of course, like fine. And then I see Lance Bass. Lance, what are you doing here? Let's get your ass back in the pride tent, mama. We do not need this right now, okay? We do not need this right now. Let's get your ass out of here, okay? And not for nothing, but Sydney Sweeney's boobs are the only thing that is holding MAGA together at this point. And I am like, how is her nipple not coming out? Where is it? Motherfucker, where is it? Okay. And is this supposed to be selling me on the lingerie brand? All of the things I'm seeing her in, it looks like she has like those hentai boobs that are like spilling out of the bra. And I'm like, this looks incredibly ill-fitting. Your bras are not supposed to make your boobs seem like they're falling all over the place and they're spilling out. Like, girl, go get a fitting. It's giving sexy to 12-year-olds. It's giving like, oh my God, her bra doesn't fit. Her boobs are falling out of her bra. I am so sorry. Like, I know that it's like a sexy, hot thing. Like, listen, it just looks uncomfortable. They are popping out. And where is your nipple? If all of it is coming out, where are you tucking it underneath? It is incredibly confusing from like an aerodynamic perspective. Okay. And I'm pissed off. Lance Bass, you better fucking get back in line. Okay. You do not want to be seen pictured with these people. We already lost Justin Timberlake to like, this is going to ruin the tour DUI type shit, cheating on Jessica Biel type rumors. We do not need this, Lance. Okay. Backstreet Boys out here at the fucking at the Orb. What is it called? Oh God, what is it fucking called in Vegas? The Orb? It's called, you know what it's called. It's called, everybody knows. We all know what I'm talking about. It's called the Sphere. Okay, yeah. I came up with it. I didn't have to Google it. At the Sphere. NSYNC, where are you? Lance Bass, where are you? The Siren Tent, get your ass out of here. I'm over it, okay? Moving on. Can I say something? And it's about the fads, okay? I'm hearing a lot about my pelvic floor these days. And most of all, I'm concerned that my pelvic floor is weak. And what I thought this was is where, Gwyneth Paltrow's like, you need to suck up the glass egg and do some Kegels or something like that. Is that my pelvic floor? I don't know. But all I'm saying is beauty trends are moving really fast, like beauty and health and wellness. And there's just too many things happening for me to keep up. It's like pelvic floor. And right now it's like fucking peptides. All right, these are the things that I'm hearing a lot about. And I'm like, these sound like they're probably really good for me, but I don't know if I should care about these because I'm also still caring about supplements and like toner. Okay, I'm still working on using toner. All right, first it's like serums and toners and all these supplements. It's like you need K2D3 or D3K2 and you need fish oil, and then you need tart cherry, and then you need a prebiotic or a probiotic and a prebiotic. But if your probiotic isn't in the refrigerator, it's not really working for you. And then you also need a multivitamin, and then you also need like magnesium, and then if you take melatonin at night, and I'm fucking stressed out. And now I have to care about peptides. What even are peptides? I'm still stuck on moisturizer. I keep calling it face lotion. I still call it lotion. Okay. I used to put Aveeno body lotion on my face and now I have to do multiple steps. Now I have to worry about multiple steps. There's like a serum and there's a toner and a moisturizer and then I have to do sunscreen every single day. You guys, are we really doing this? Is this really happening in everybody's everyday life? People never did this, but like I feel like we are in this era where we're not going to find out what really worked and what didn't work until we're old. So like generations that are existing right now, like children now, are going to be the beneficiaries of what skincare worked and what didn't. But these industries are so large and they keep telling me that I need all these things. And there is absolutely no way all these things are working. There's too many things to care about and I need to pick a lane. I take all of these supplements now. I just been like adding to my supplement mix, like some are in the morning, some are after food, some are in the evening. And there's absolutely no way that this mixture isn't just like negating each other. And what if this exact mix is what kills me? It's like this exact mixture of all of these supplements that are supposed to help me and they actually fucking kill me. Okay, you know what? That's how I'm feeling right now. So, can I say something is they're telling me to care about too many things, and eventually I'm just gonna walk into the ocean and stop caring about anything and then go back to the way it used to be and wash my face with water, and that's fine. Okay, that's it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the week is because I talk a lot of shit about sequels, but I am going to see The Devil Wears Prada 2 because Liz got us tickets to like the first showing at AMC. And let me tell you, this bitch has me coming to Manhattan for a 3:30 p.m. showing in the middle of a fucking workday on a Thursday because apparently it's like the first showing that's available and she really wants to get the like decorative purse that the popcorn goes in and sell it on the internet. Okay? So I'm sorry for all my shit talking. I know I've said sequels are bad and I know I've been critical of these things in the past, but yes, I will be going. I am an AMC A-lister and I will be getting my 4 free movies a month. Okay? Songs of the week. Song of the week. It's not on Spotify, but you should definitely listen to it. Casey Musgraves covered Kill Bill by SZA. Amazing, obviously. All of my favorite things coming together. This is how I know we're in a simulation. Real song of the week on Spotify is Planting Tomatoes by Lucy Dacus. This is a song that I was reading the lyrics to and I started crying. Okay. The song itself, it is more like poppy than her like usual emotional shit, but still it takes me there. Okay. That's what I thought my period was coming last week, and now I'm like, girl, period tonight, queen? Anybody? Bueller? No? Okay. That's all for this week. It's been an absolute pleasure. I've missed you and I will miss you again, but so many things to be excited about. I can't wait to tell you what we learned in basketball class next week. And I'm going to see Buena Vista Social Club, and there's a party at the Bush and softball and all these fun things coming up. Okay. So have a wonderful week. This has been Gay Rave. I am the Gabby L, and the L is for say it with me. Love you. Bye.
That's what she said. And you know what? What was that? Okay, James.